Today we're going to change out the blades on this Cub Cadet Ultima ZT1. I was cutting the grass a few weeks ago, and every time I engaged the blades, my deck would start rattling crazy. I thought it was the pulley. I don't know why I just instantly went to the pulley. I guess because I changed my blades a month ago, and I wasn't thinking that I damaged them. So I changed this pulley. See that new pulley right there? I changed it because I thought it seemed loose to me. I guess they're all supposed to be loose like that, because I changed out the pulley, which is pretty easy to do, but everything's still shaking and vibrating when I engage the blades. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bent blade, because we have this burn pit over here and I have some bricks around it, and I do remember running a little too close and I ran over one of the bricks and I heard it hit the blade. Didn't think anything about it, but I'm pretty sure one of my blades are probably bent a little bit. I'm sure it doesn't take much for your blades to start vibrating the whole deck. But anyway, the pulley didn't fix the problem. So I'm going to change the blades out and see if that alleviates that shaking. I've got this lift here, this lawnmower lift. If you don't have that, of course, use whatever you have. If you've got like the ramps for cars and things like that, or if you run it, into a ditch and crawl up under it. However, you just need to get your lawnmower up off the ground some. Of course, make sure that your deck is all the way lifted up to give you some more room under there. Get your blades. This particular lawnmower uses 3 blades here. Before you order your blades, check and make sure. I know on this model there are 2 different adapters, I guess, or fittings, whatever the hell you want to call them. You have, I believe, a round one, and then you have these. They call them like an S shape. I have the S with a little hurricane shape. So make sure you get the right blades, number 1. And then once you get your blades, you're going to put this thing up. I have an impact drill that I use. I struggled for many years trying to get my blades off of other lawnmowers, using breaker bars and things, and that shit got old. So I went ahead and purchased one of these. They're not very expensive, and they work amazing. They help. So get whatever you need to get the blades off. And then we're going to drive this thing up on the lift. And we're going to change the blades and see if that solves our problem. Let's do that now. Okay. So we're up now. Get up under here. Now I cut about 4 acres. So I really should change my blades out a lot more often than I do, but the damn things are $100 for the 3. So I try to cut them or use them as long as I can, cut with them as long as I can. But this vibration's just getting to me. It's shaking. I hope this solves the problem. I looked at the blades and I didn't see any visible bending or anything of them. So I really have no idea. But we're going to dry this. It can't hurt. It needs to be done anyway. So I'm going to try to find the socket that fits on this nut here. Not that one. What do we have here? This is a 24 millimeter, and that's what this is a 24 millimeter. So we're going to put this onto our impact. Make sure that once we get this on, that we're in reverse, and then break it loose. Just like that. And this is going to have a washer on it. Make sure you keep that washer and use that with the new blade that you're going to put on there. Grab a new blade. I don't think these can go on any other way than the way they're supposed to. So they go on this way. If you tried to flip it around, see, it doesn't seat the way it should. So you can't really mess that up. So put it on the way it's supposed to go. Add your washer. Grab your nuts. And I'll just start this with my hand. And then I'll finish it up with the drill. Make sure that you don't get this thing unseated. Make sure it's sitting there flush on that little adapter the way it should. Flip your drill back to forward. And then give it to business. That's one down. We have two more to go. Reverse. He comes off. I do love changing out the blades though, because it cuts the grass so much faster, so much cleaner. Wish I had the money to replace the blades every damn week. That wouldn't make financial sense. Yeah, make sure that thing is where it needs to be. Flip it to forward. And hit it. One more left. Right over there. Let's get over there and do it. Well, shit, go the other way. I didn't use my own advice, see? I was trying to tighten that son of a bitch up. I did not check my tool before I started pushing the damn button. Let's get this last one on here. Tighten it up by hand. Put it forward. And that's it. Actually changing the blades takes less time than getting all this shit out and putting all this shit back up. Especially when you have that impact driver. It just knocks that shit out. I know some people will take their old blades and they'll sharpen them and try to get them where they're balanced and use them again. I've thought about that, but these blades, usually when I get done with them, like I said, they're usually pretty jacked up. I'll usually have some cuts, not some cuts, but you know, like some breaks in the middle. They'll be split because out here we do have a lot of, so there's some tree roots, stuff like that, and it's a, so they get a lot of use. So we'll back this thing off now. We'll turn it on. We'll see if it helps it. If not, I guess I'm going to trade this bastard in and get a new one. That's all I know to do. Because I've replaced the things that I think I can replace. Oh, God. Okay. So let's back it up. All right, let's try him. Fingers crossed. I'd say that was it. I didn't have that crazy noise vibration going on. So it was just a bent blade. So if your lawnmower's making some crazy vibration, even if your blades look okay, because I thought mine looked fine, maybe start with the blade. But I mean, the pulley really wasn't that much money. It was about 40 bucks to replace that pulley. And it wasn't hard to do. First one I've ever done. I took a video of it. I don't know where the video went. My phone acted crazy, I guess, and didn't actually take it. So I may do another video showing how I did that, but it really wasn't hard. But you may want to start with your blades or make that your second step like I did, and that'll correct your problem. All right. I need some kind of fucking catchphrase. All right, get out there and do it.